I mean, yeah, at this point we get the fact that, okay, yes, we should love Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Yeah, we understand the fact that we should be loving Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But question is, yeah, I want to love him, but how should I really increase that love? I want to love him. I get that fact. My mind accepts the fact that I have to love him, but in my heart, I want to really, really increase it more and more. I didn't see him, but I want to really increase that love. So what do we need to do in order to increase that love? So there are some steps. There are some few things that you need to remember. What are those things? Very first thing, as I said before, you have to learn about his life, what this halaqah is all about. Learn about it. Know about everything that his life, his events, his difficulties, his sacrifices, what all he did for us. That's the most important thing. And second thing, you spread it to others. You don't really just keep it with him, you tell it to others. Whatever information you can give to others, just spread it to others. And also, as we said, as much as possible, salawat, send as much as possible. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. We are going to cover this in a lot of detail in the future topic, as I mentioned, but this is one really shortcut, if you can say. If you really want to shoot up high in his love, as much as possible, send salawat to Prophet Muhammad. And then you have to sacrifice your life for Prophet Muhammad. Sacrifice in each and everything. Sometimes you are faced with a situation, you will say, no, you know what, I will sacrifice this thing. Why? Because of Prophet Muhammad. Prophet said so I have to do that. So when you have such kind of attitude, that will increase your love for the Prophet. And also emulating him. Just copy him, whatever he used to do. Some people, I was amazed, subhanAllah, when I see such people. If you ask them, why are you doing this thing? It's a good thing, yeah, you're doing, but why are you doing this? Some people might say, oh yeah, I want rewards, I want to do this, I want to get high level in Jannah. That's really good if a person does that. But some people are like, I am doing this only because I love Prophet Muhammad. I just want to copy him. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. Yeah, rewards are there, I want to go for that also, but the very reason why I'm doing this is because I want to love Prophet Muhammad. In fact, there are many hadith about it. Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu, he said that Prophet Muhammad used to love dubba. He used to love this. Dubba is kind of like a squash or a pumpkin. So Prophet Muhammad used to like that food, and when he learned that, Anas ibn Malik radiallahu anhu said that since that time I started to love dubba as well. So food, like, it's natural, right? But when you really love somebody, the thing that you don't really like so much, it becomes your favorite. Why? Because it connects you with someone who you love the most. So that's something. Something you are not really attracted, but now you know that, okay, this is connected to Prophet Muhammad, I'm going to like it more. So that thing really helps. And also respecting him. Don't treat Prophet Muhammad just as like some ordinary person, like a friend or something. Give him a lot of respect, honor him a lot. As many Sahaba and his wives, they never called Prophet Muhammad with his name. Always used to say Rasulullah or something similar to it. So that was a way of showing honor and respect to Prophet Muhammad. So that's one way. So don't just say, just call him like Muhammad was that and this. Always respect him. Say Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the most important thing. And again, loving what he loves. Loving what he loves. Whatever, that's the whole thing. We are going to go in the future sessions very detailedly all the things that he used to love, and that will help us connect with those things again. And protecting his sunnah, brothers. This is very, very important. So if you ask a brother or a sister, you ask them, why are you not doing this sunnah? It's a good thing, you should do the sunnah. And they will say, oh, it's just a sunnah, it's not obligatory, I won't be punished for it. So if you have that kind of attitude, then I'm sorry that, your love of Prophet Muhammad is not going to go high. So you have to really try as much as possible to protect the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, implement it in your lives, spread it to others. Just don't give up, because sunnahs, if people don't practice, it's going to die. That's as simple as that. So you have to resurrect such sunnahs. Exceed in it, there's no limit. Just go on with it as much as possible. And also, defending him. So if you really love somebody, you just won't sit there at your homes, You have to take some steps. If somebody is making fun of Prophet Muhammad, maybe like they are drawing very bad cartoons or things like that, and going in protests and stuff, you don't sit and watch the show. You do something. You don't resort to violence. We'll discuss this in detail, but you have to defend in some way, whether through writing, through peaceful protests, or we will discuss those, but you have to do something. You have to defend Prophet Muhammad. If you're not defending, if you're just sitting there and just making dua to Allah, then there is some problem. But your love to Prophet Muhammad will really shoot up if you make those steps to defend Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And did anybody see Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in their dreams? Anybody see?
I see that.
MashaAllah.
Not the face though.
Prophet Muhammad said that, the one who sees me in one's dream has actually seen me, because the shaitan cannot imitate my person. So if you see Prophet Muhammad, it was him. It's not like some random thing that come to you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed you with that favor that he showed Prophet Muhammad. But we have to ask ourselves, of course, all of us want to see Prophet Muhammad in our dreams. We didn't really see him. We really, really want to see him. But what did we do really to get that honor? What did we really do? Our actions in our life, our practice of Sunnah, our emulating him, is it in line with what we should be doing? So the thing here is that we should be deserving of that honor. Not everybody gets that. You have to reach that level. You don't have to turn to a monk or something like that. You just send a lot of salawat on him. Implement as many sunnah as possible. Don't say, oh, I prayed my first prayer, I don't have to pray sunnah. Sometimes it's okay to leave, right? So it's not that important. It's important, but I can leave sometimes. If you have that kind of attitude, then why should Prophet ﷺ come in your dream, really? So you have to deserve that honor. We'll end this just with one last slide about there are really good poetry on Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And in fact, actually, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to like poetry. He used to like poetry, and there were some specific people that he used to listen to, who used to recite in front of him. And he did not forbid poetry. He sometimes listened and enjoy, of course, in limited way. And there was this person called Hassan ibn Thabit. Hassan ibn Thabit, radiallahu anhu. He was not a Muslim before, just like any other person. He was actually given money by people, the mushrikeen, that you do very good in poetry. He was expert poet. And they would give money to him, and they would say, criticize the Prophet in your poetry. So, but when he learned about Prophet Muhammad, he said, I can't do it. He's way beyond that. I cannot do it. He just returned the money. He was just captivated by Prophet Muhammad when he see that. He eventually accepted Islam, but he didn't write the poetry, but he wrote poetry for Prophet Muhammad. He reversed it, and there is a whole collection of the poetry on the love of Prophet Muhammad. It's called Diwan. It's there, and I have one sample of his poetry. It's very beautiful. It says, better than you, my eyes have never laid upon, and more beautiful than you, no woman has ever given birth to. It is as if you are born free from every deficiency, or it is as if you are created as you yourself had pleased. It's just a small portion. Basically, we will learn when we go into physical description of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, we will see he was very, very, free from all deficiencies. He was perfect. He was perfect. And he was not overdoing, overpraising somebody just to gain attraction, but he really, that was the truth. And he put it, I mean, it's very sad we don't know Arabic, but if you read it in Arabic, it's very beautiful. So, I mean, that really reflects the reality and put it in a very eloquent way. That's what poem does. And in fact, it is said in different hadith that Prophet Muhammad used to like his poetry, and it is said that he put a member in the masjid just for Hassan ibn Thabit, and he would ask Hassan to recite this poetry, and he used to make dua for himself that may Allah assist Hassan with the Ruhul Qudus till he defends or praises on behalf of Rasulullah. So because mushrikun would make a lot of attacks on Prophet Muhammad, so he would refute them through his poetry. So this was the reason, I mean, these were the things that people used to do just to show love of Prophet Muhammad. Hassan ibn Thabit, really, he wouldn't get paid for writing this poetry. He would just write it because he loved Prophet Muhammad. Though that was his one way of showing that love and increasing in that love. So I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us really love Prophet Muhammad to a very, very high level of degree. Not just loving him more than the entire humanity, but increasing and increasing more and more in that level every single day and every single second. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive me and forgive all of us and protect us from all kinds of sins.